Are we live? I think we're live. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to A Certain Point of View as we are back on a Thursday for some reactions. And yes, it is the three of us. We are missing one, but clearly she is having a blast if you saw one certain video on social media about an hour ago.
So jealous. So jealous.
Molly will be out the rest of the week. We'll see her back in a couple of days. But we are here, and we're excited to do this match today. It's a very good match. Very, very good match. Battle of the names today. Liz Shannon Miller and David Del Rio.
The three names.
Yeah,
people.
two great names between the two of them. Before we get to all that, Jill, how you doing? How's your week going?
Good. It's been equal parts really busy and equal parts I have nothing to do. So it's been kind of weird.
Thank you for having so little to do that you graced us with your presence.
What is that supposed to mean? Are we saying that whenever I'm here, it's like because I'm
Hey, you're a hard booking.
Yeah, you guys are lucky that I give you my time at the end of a very long, busy work day.
Jake had to give up his spot in the left corner, so that way.
Yeah, take that.
Yeah, I'm no longer top left anymore, unfortunately. So.
Billy, I will never be Molly. Molly is irreplaceable. Molly's a peach, and she will never be replaced. We're just here waiting for her anxiously to return.
Yeah, facts. She's gonna have all kinds of stories when she gets back too, because she hasn't said a word.
No, she's totally off.
Or drunk tweets. That's what. Or not tweets.
Yeah.
We haven't had any drunk. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. I nothing makes my day better than a drunk Molly text. It's the best. So I'm waiting for one. We'll see.
Brian, how you doing, man? The week's almost over, man.
Cheers to that.
God. Yeah. Doing good. I've watched the Eternals trailer at least 20 times.
Jesus.
Looks good. It looks good.
So good. I can't wait for it. So help me God. I'm going to start going around with needles and vaccinating people if this movie gets pushed.
Why would it get pushed? Because they want it to be released only in theaters?
Yeah.
Go get vaccinated, kids.
But we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to put that in the world. We're not going to put that into the universe.
So, yeah. Doing just fine. This is my last weekend at this apartment.
You better throw a rager.
No. I have already decided that I'm going to make the people that live above me just hate their lives next week. Just music super loud, movies super loud, just as final, as I walk out.
The final countdown.
So, yeah. Suggestions on good loud movies are welcome.
There you go, Brian. Call him. Give him a call. All right, so we have Liz Shannon Miller. We have David Del Rio today. Great first-round matchup. First of the left side of this singles tournament. Let's make some quick predictions before we get into this. I'll start because I feel like it might be different from you two. I'm going David Del Rio today. I think he's going to show up. I think he played great in his last match, and I think he might make. I would consider this an upset. If he beat Liz Shannon Miller. So I'm going to go David Del Rio today.
Oh, that's cute. You went first thinking you'd be the special one when I'm going to pick him as well.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
What? I mean, okay, I have Liz.
I was just
I might also have David.
You have both of them.
Do I have both of them?
Yeah, you have both of them.
You do have both of them. Jill points.
I get points today. But other than me getting points, which I'm happy about, which no matter what happens, I get points. I am going to root for Liz on this one because I always do, because Liz is an amazing human being and I love her dearly. But I will actually disagree with Jake and say that if Del Rio wins, I wouldn't consider it an upset.
Okay.
Because I've said throughout his entire career that he's amazing. I just think people forget about him because he doesn't play a lot.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't necessarily consider it an upset, but that's not going to happen because Liz going to win. But no matter what, I win at the end of the day because I get points.
This is true.
Whatever. They have played, by the way. They played a few years ago. Liz won that meeting. I think it might have been their first match each. If I'm
I
not
think
mistaken.
it was.
I think it would. They both debuted against each other, and Liz walked away with the victory. And then, real quick, we did have a poll that I put up there, and 53% are going with Liz Shannon Miller.
Ooh, close.
So there you go. And I will also say, Brennan, can't wait to see it.
Yay, Brennan!
Also, Brennan, look out for a certain Patreon video tomorrow. That's
No
all
clues,
I'll say.
but it's
That's all
right
I'll say.
in your face.
That is all I'll say. All right, let's kick this off. Special treat today. We got one PJ Campbell and one Ken Knapsack today.
Or John Kaiser. Thank
Pair.
God. I'm so glad I don't have to share the air with John Kaiser today. He's probably in some prison on
Ah.
an island somewhere right now.
No,
Sam,
Kaiser.
Adam, two veterans of the Schmoedown. Sam, he's going to keep us on our toes.
But does that mean we get
PJ,
fan
if you're
favorite
ready,
Adam Witt?
Let's hear from the
More than
competitors
I'm guessing
themselves
so.
about what they have to say of today's match. Let's go.
Thank you for joining us here for this
That's right,
incredible
yeah, look at
matchup of
them.
two impressive rookies. Today, it's about the winner, Lightning Liz, getting to 2-0.
I was at that
I'm beating
match.
myself up for the ones I got wrong, of course, but I feel good about the ones I got right, and I feel like I had a great competitor.
Love that shirt.
You look at Dave Del Rio at 1-3. That's not indicative of what he can do as a player. You look at what he has done. Who are those three losses to? Oh, it's Chance Ellison in sudden death. Maybe this guy's onto something. Maybe he's got some credibility and ability.
Really? Me? Against Chance Ellison? That's what you're going to throw me in?
It's tournament time. 32 player singles tournament? And who do we got repping the suspects? That's right, Lightning, Liz Shannon Miller herself.
It's Liz Shannon Miller, and I guess
Tank
it's
Girl.
a singles tournament, huh? That'll be fun, right, Tank Girl?
Yeah.
You and Liz played this match. It's a rematch, and she had a really good tournament last year. If I recall correctly, I think she beat Chance Ellison, she beat William Bibiani, and they just beat us. She's really having a good year.
Liz has been playing like an absolute master in teams, but has had undeniably bad luck in singles.
Tough break for Liz Shannon Miller, but what an incredible match.
Let's be clear, Liz. You played a hell of a match, too.
Meanwhile, I'm just excited to be playing David Del Rio. I played him once in my second ever Schmoedown match, and excited to see how this one goes, because that first time I won, which was neat.
Which was
Like
neat.
to do things big.
Big
wins. Big nights out on a town. And big time talent. That's David Del Rio. This guy I knew was a baller. I mean, this guy loves the game. He loves to compete, and I couldn't be
Got that
happier to have
stash
him as
going.
such.
What matters to me is I give the people what they want, which is a show. Because I was a fan first, right? I would skip the movie news just to try to see if there was any new, matches on. Like, this is the sport I've always wanted to play. And I really mean it every time when someone says, David, are you ready? I say I'm looking forward to it because I really am.
Diamonds are forever. And you better believe that, baby. And remember this, Liz. Revenge is a dish served best cold.
And at the very least, I got Tank Girl
Because
myself.
I said that a little
Tank
backwards,
Girl?
that's okay.
Are you here for me?
No, I was like,
See, Liz? It's almost set.
Meow. That was precious. This is going to be a fun match. This is going to be a nice, clean, happy, fun match.
It's going to be very respectable.
Yes.
All right, there you heard it. PJ kind of echoing some of the stuff you were talking about.
Oh my God, his hat says
here to
remember
prove
all
themselves,
the
here to
wrongs.
prove what they
That's
know, here to
amazing.
move up in the
He's
ranks.
been
It's
wearing
pretty
that hat a
simple.
lot.
It's competition.
Absolutely.
You
I
know,
love
you
it.
don't want to
That's
win.
amazing.
If you take
I
a
love
loss,
it.
you want to learn from it. That's the best. All right, PJ, I think people are done with us blabbing. I think it's time to
Are we
kind of
though?
get into the match.
He's just getting real comfortable in this
absolutely
hosting
accurate.
chair.
We've done
Yeah.
A little too comfortable,
Little
PJ.
Would you say it's time for something?
agreed. Stay in your lane.
Time for
Chris,
the
you might be
Mama.
on trivia.
Schmoedown.
Oh,
is
get it,
right.
PJ.
Wow. Okay.
See what we mean by a little
Choosing
too comfortable? Now
They
you see
split it up too, which is cool.
Representing the dungeon with his
Who's this
manager,
guy think he
Adam
is?
Witt, with a record of 2 wins.
I'm drinking a Yum
defeats,
Nut in
and
honor of
1
Adam.
KO. He is the
Perfect timing.
29th ranked competitor. This
Oh,
is Diamond
you hear that?
David.
What did they say?
He's the 29th ranked competitor.
What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
David, it's a thrill to have you here. You're ready. You got some great art behind you. How you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling fantastic. Liz Shannon Miller is an excellent player. Played her a couple of years back, and I'm glad to be revisiting the
He's
ring
got
with her
that
today.
Koi Jundru internet.
Well, let's
It
get
does, but his
that
audio's okay.
His audio's fine. That's
It's
okay.
not like
introducing
unless it just
his
cut out
opponent.
for no interview.
She is representing.
It's like
her
Saul
faction, the
yesterday.
usual suspects.
Yeah, oh my god,
Manager,
there was. I'll have to tell you a
Sam
story about that.
Levine. She has a record of 6 wins, 5 defeats, 2 KOs. The number 9 ranked competitor in the Schmoedown.
Okay.
Are they going to start doing rankings for the singles tournament?
Look
Got
at
a kitty cat, a ticky tack. Oh,
A ticky
my
tack,
gosh.
kitty
Stop
cat.
the match.
Yeah,
This
sorry.
is
Just
it.
watch
The
that
rest of the
It's a
broadcast.
tic-tac.
totally just
Sorry,
go,
this had to happen. Sorry, but anyway, do you want to get up? Do you want to play some movie trivia?
She's
Or
no.
play some movie trivia? We're very good at it.
He's like, no.
Okay.
Hang out
Whop.
for movie trivia this entire time.
Here, well, we'll move her here. At least this way I can like hold the whiteboard. Okay. Hello.
Liz,
Hi, Liz.
how are you feeling?
She's just
How
a
are you feeling as a
sweetheart.
cat owner and a competitor today in the Schmoedown?
I'm feeling relatively chill. We're just gonna answer some movie trivia questions, and apparently I have things to prove. Which is, I guess, do I know the answer to movie trivia questions?
I can't believe
Yeah,
she's
well, let me ask
6
you
and
about that.
5. I can't believe she's
know
had
what you
11
know.
matches.
You've done
That's crazy.
wonderful things, especially
yeah.
last year. That's why I always try to phrase it as you just kind of prove to us what you already know, right? You're just here to kind of do your thing, as they would say.
What does our
Yeah,
shirt
I
say?
mean,
Let Diego
that's always
Luna
been the way
touch
to
what?
play, and you
Says
know,
something.
I think
know.
I
Let
say this a
Diego
lot,
pet
but
the
it's,
Jabba?
You know, as important
According
as
to
a
Hobbit?
competitor is
Oh yeah,
real.
didn't he say a long
My
time ago
real
in an
competitor
interview
is
that
passion.
his
And
goal in
will I
Star
know,
Wars
will I-
realm was to
will I not?
pet Jabba the
And
Hutt?
PJ, that's
so
where
unless
I
they let
slip it
Diego
over to
Luna
you as
touch
the question
Jabba.
writer. How does it feel to be the
That must be
enemy
what it
here
says.
today?
Terrifying, Ken. I can't wait to see how this goes. I'm glad that Liz is here, though. And, you know, Liz, you come off a couple of really kind of tough losses, but you played so well. So with that in mind, is that weighing on you today, or are you just ready to get into this and fight?
I'm just ready to get it. I mean, I get into this. Like, if I pay too much attention to the numbers, I'm going to get in my head about it. And what matters is, you know, just playing the best I can. And, you know, hoping that the questions are properly categorized.
That
Oh.
sounds like
Yeah,
a dig.
PJ.
This one is
Yeah,
gonna be
PJ.
fun.
Jay.
All right, here are the rules for
Shade
round
it
up.
one.
With
Each
him on
competitor
the
will
panel.
get 8
It
questions
made the
from
most
8
sense.
different corners of the Schmoedown.
All right,
universe.
everybody. Well, thank
There
you
is
so much
no
for joining us.
penalty
Hope
for
everyone has a
missing a question
great
in round one, and there's no
Thursday.
stealing in round one. Questions
If you
are
have
worth
not
a
joined
point.
us before,
PJ and I will be asking
glad
the
to have
questions
you.
in an
Usually how we do it
alternative
here.
fashion. That's not a word.
Question
We'll
for
go with the
question.
competitors have 15
Whiteboards
seconds to
in the
write
first
down their
round.
best
Shout
attempt
outs
and
in
answer on
round
the
2 and
whiteboard.
3.
Once,
And we see
we
how
ask you by
everybody
name and
does.
nickname. Please
Brian,
show
did you just fart or
what you
something,
wrote
or
to
what's
the camera
up?
while
Yawned.
verbalizing the
I
answer.
didn't want to like do like you did yesterday when we were talking. You just said it.
JTE rule throughout the
'Cause we were
duration of
boring.
the
I
game.
covered my
Of
mouth
course,
yesterday. Check
if
the
you
tape.
have not heard a question right,
Check
or
the
want to buy
tape.
yourself another
Uh-huh.
15 seconds, little strategy.
It's there.
Use a JTE rule. Each competitor also has one challenge available
David
to them
Del
that can
Rio is
utilize
now
at any
inheriting
point during the
Saul's
match.
internet from
Competitors may
yesterday.
initiate the challenge. We'll bring in your manager, and we'll be up
Are we
to
gonna have
the
a moment like that
manager, the
today?
Earl Weavers of this
Always
contest,
use
to
an
confirm and
Ethernet
ratify
cable,
the
ladies and
challenge.
I know, like,
Save
it was
your
hard.
life.
We also
Yeah.
ask competitors to keep their hands up.
That's what I'm currently
so we can
plugged
see them
into
for the
right now.
entire duration
No, I bought like
of the
a
match.
10-foot
Them's
one.
the rules.
That's what we have
Liz,
because the internet
are
is
you
on the
ready?
other side. I'm like literally the farthest
Diamond
away in
Day,
the apartment
are
from like
you
their
ready?
internet router.
Looking
So
forward to
Sean's
it.
like, I'm gonna give you the Ethernet.
Then
Yes, John Wingate.
get
I have a
ready
25 footer that goes
to
through my wall.
Schmoedown.
Jesus.
All
it's out of the
right,
way.
and category number 1 and question number 1 comes in the realm of horror/thriller.
All right.
Cookie
We'll wait for the.
season.
Is the subtitle of the sequel to what horror family film that was based on a book series?
Horror family
How many books
film?
you read?
I'm gonna take a shot.
Based on the, I'm
just things that are.
I'm using context clues.
That's what I'm doing too.
That's what I do too.
I'm taking a shot.
Other than that, I'll read 5, 4,
I'm using
3,
context clues.
2, and 1.
Goosebumps?
All right, pens down, pens down.
That's what I thought too, but I
hands
didn't
up,
write
working
it.
forward.
Son
Answer
of a
first. We'll
bitch.
begin with David.
Sorry.
Is it Goosebumps?
It is, in fact, Goosebumps. Liz,
Oh shit! Why didn't I? That was
All
dumb.
right.
I never saw the sequel, but the first one with Jack Black was pretty
Question
pretty
I really
number
enjoyed
2.
the first one. I never saw the
Goes in the
sequel. either.
category of mystery. Mystery.
He wasn't in this.
Which actor stars as a father whose 16-year-old daughter has gone missing in the
what is his
2018
name?
film Searching?
It's not Liam Neeson.
I don't know.
Different
I know
film.
you're getting older,
You're
but you're still
correct.
young. Do you just walk into a room and don't know why you're there yet?
Literally happened to me this morning, Ken.
Oh, you're getting there. All right. 5, 4.
I don't know.
Read the question, please.
All right. First, JT
I'm
coming
not
in
even gonna
here.
wager a guess.
Category mystery. Which actor
I never
stars
saw
It was a really
as a
good-
father
It was a really good movie.
whose
They're doing a sequel.
16-year-old
I never saw it.
daughter has gone missing in the 2018
He
film
plays Sulu
Searching?
in the new Star Trek.
Isn't
movie.
it just the worst when
I
are,
would
like,
still not be
searching
able to
for
give his
cars?
name. I know what he looks like. I can
plays-
picture him. He's
What
a
else
very
did he
handsome
play?
man.
What else
Fuck
did he
everything,
play?
PJ.
Oh, perfect.
He's a very
Harold.
handsome man.
4, 3,
Ooh, what?
2,
Harold from Harold and
1.
Kumar.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Hands are up.
Oh, that's right.
Starting with
Go.
Liz.
Wow, Harold and Kumar.
That would be correct.
Correct.
Now I want White Castle.
I misspelled it. I said.
I've never
John
had
Chu.
White Castle.
Oh, John.
All right, we are PJ confirmed with me on that. It's not a correct answer for us.
I've never had White Castle.
Yeah,
either.
she would be a different name.
That's
Yes,
pretty. I
it was.
used
Making
like,
sure. It's
I
been a
usually
while
would just
since
get
I-
like,
It's been a
like
while. It's been a
Costco sells
while.
like the
Sorry,
ones you
Dave.
can just
It's all right.
microwave.
Back in my
They're
day, we
pretty
just
good.
threw stones at the camera.
Did he direct In the
Question-
Heights?
No,
David-
it's a different one.
David said
Famous
John
it's a
Chu.
different one.
It's a different person.
Which actor appeared in the films Babel, The Tree of Life, and The Council?
All right. All right.
Anyway,
PJ,
how's
we're
your
doing good.
Thursday?
I felt a little nervous. I've been out of the game.
What?
You know.
You know what I joined?
Pick a random
You know-
I'm so
name.
proud of you right now.
You know what I joined
5,
this week?
4, 3,
The Schmoedown
2,
Reddit.
and 1. All
Did-
right.
I put
Hands
Colin
in,
first.
Hands are
Brad
up. Looking
Pitt?
for answers starting with David.
It's Brad Pitt.
Ah!
Brad Pitt is correct. Right up at 2. Liz.
Wait, so you have to join
Brad
the Reddit
Pitt.
page?
Liz says a 3.
You can
to
just
2
follow it.
lead there.
You just follow
All
the
right.
I've
Final question
never
in
in
round
my
1
life
coming
been on
on
Reddit.
in here.
I haven't either. I just
Competitors,
did
we're
it
going
for
to the
my own.
category of Oscars.
Yeah, I'm not a-
Selfish
Oscars.
reasons.
To see what people
Mark
are talking about
Ruffalo
you.
and Rachel
John.
McAdams both received
They were saying
Oscar
nice things.
nominations.
Nice things were said.
What 2015?
Now,
Oh.
Ken, if you could be nominated for any Oscar, what would you like to be nominated for?
This is one of my favorite
I
movies
would like
of all
to be
time.
nominated for
This movie is
finding the
brilliant.
farthest, far-reaching
Terribly
seat in the movie
sad,
theater.
but
5,
brilliant.
4, 3, 2,
Also stars
and
Michael Keaton
1. All
in
right,
Spotlight.
answers in, pens are
I mean, the
down.
best
We are
Batman.
looking for an answer, starting with
Correct.
Liz.
Oh, that was Spotlight.
That is correct. 4-2 lead. David.
Spotlight.
Spotlight as well. All right, we've got a close contest. 4-3 going to question number 5 in round number 1. PJ, what do we have?
We are
Hi,
in the
Mr. the
category
King.
of war films.
Hello.
The films We Were Soldiers, Rescue Dawn, and To Five Bloods depict which war?
Right. PJ, Star Wars. You count that as a war film?
I mean, it's
Duh.
space battles, right?
That's
I'm gonna pick a war.
Especially
5,
Rogue One.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, Billy knows all about
One.
Rogue One,
Vietnam.
right, Billy? So
It is
do I.
Vietnam.
It's Nan.
Is it?
Yeah.
Vietnam War.
Totally guessed.
That is correct.
Man.
Tied up at 4. Liz Shannon Miller.
The Vietnam War.
The Vietnam.
All right, with the there.
I'm being an asshole, right?
That's wonderful. No, all right. That is spectacular. We're good. We're good. Beatles or the Beatles? You tell me. What does your CD rack say? All right. Question 6 comes in the category of comedies.
Haha.
Ha!
Oh, ha.
Mark
That was
Ellis
good.
just
That was
woke up
better
in a
than mine.
cold sweat somewhere.
Mark Ellis is laughing from a ferry outside Seattle, Washington. All right. Question coming in here. In what 2000s comedy does Will Ferrell say, Well, let me just quote the late great Colonel Sanders, who said, "I'm too drunk to taste this chicken."
I mix all of these up.
Hey, PJ, I've been drunk, but I
Oh,
always taste the chicken.
I mean, chicken is one of the greatest things on earth.
I'm putting the movie down that
4,
sounds the most
3, 2, and
like
1.
this,
All right.
It's not it. I said Step Brothers.
I put Talladega Nights.
Answers are in.
Oh, we
Dogs
have
are barking.
3 different
We're looking for an
Oh,
answer.
it
We're
is
getting
Talladega Nights.
Is it?
I think so.
No, definitely not.
That is incorrect. Incorrect. Perfect round goes for Liz. David, what do you have?
Would it be Anchorman?
That is incorrect. We were looking for PJ. What are we looking for?
We were looking for Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
Yes.
Damn.
Would you have to say the
Oh, Liz
full
is okay.
title, or could you just
No.
say Talladega
No, I
Nights?
think
All right,
I don't know if
it's
there's
5
another movie
to
called
4.
That's like saying
We're
Birds
gonna
of
push
Prey,
yourself
the
around number one,
emancipation.
PJ.
The Emancipation
Like
of
that.
One
Yeah.
Fantastic
Black
Harley Quinn.
Cinema.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who
that
stars
whole
as
shebang.
trumpet player Wheat Gilman in the
That
1990s
fabulous
Spike
Harley
Lee film Mo Better Blues?
All right.
And
PJ,
19
trumpet or recorder or saxophone? What'd you play in your high school marching jazz?
Clapped my hands, Ken, because that's about as talented as I can get when it comes to music.
Hey, I can't even do a tambourine.
I'm so not going to miss
4,
them.
3,
You can hear the dragging
2,
chairs.
and 1.
Denzel
Answers are
Washington?
in.
I said Morgan
pens are
Freeman.
down. We're looking for an answer starting with
Please,
David.
please, please, please.
Denzel Washington.
Yes. Nice.
That is correct. Tied up at 5.
When you pull those ones, I just get so angry that I
Liz takes the lead.
automatically am like, he's
6-5. We are here. No perfect
Nope.
rounds. No perfect rounds, but a great round for both competitors. Final question coming in is in the category of directors. Directors. Who directed the movies The Hunger, 1996 The Fan, and 1990s Revenge? All
I have
right.
no clue.
PJ, how well do you remember the 90s?
knows.
I was old enough to remember
The
back half
Hunger.
really well.
Oh,
Fan.
But young enough to not remember 1990.
4.
No idea.
I wasn't alive in 90s.
Is it
Repeat, a
Danny
JT
Boyle?
rule coming in for Liz
Well,
there.
It's a
Category
repeat,
directors.
so
Who directed
thanks
the
for showing
movies
yours early.
The Hunger,
Oh.
1996 The Fan,
Is
and
it Danny Boyle?
1990s Revenge. PJ could be a key JT rule. You always got to be smart when you play them. I trust these competitors are prepared for that. It's always a
God,
risk,
I am
yeah?
so bad.
I mean,
with
they've
directors.
been around the
I'm
ring
like,
a couple of times. I think that
Steven
they
Spielberg,
know strategically where to use it.
4,
George Lucas.
3, 2, and 1. All right, answers
Is it
are
Danny
in. We are
Boyle?
looking for an answer starting with Liz.
Good. John Frankenheimer.
That is incorrect to tie. David, do you have the answer?
Tony Scott.
That is correct. We have a tie.
Oh.
Of the first round. Tony Scott was the answer there. The showrunner on the upcoming Andor series. All right,
Sorry.
PJ, we're almost ready for round 2, but talk me through your thoughts here about that first round.
I mean, look, both players played close to the vest.
Fan
played
favorite
very
Adam
well.
Witt
We're
coming
now
in?
tied 6-6
That
going
weekend?
into round 2. This could be the make or break moment for this entire match.
Yeah, that wheel, it's a fickle
It is
wheel
no
of fate.
favorite.
So this is where we're at right now. Let me get to it. Here are some rules for y'all. Even though you're veterans, let's just make sure we're all on the same page. The
I just
round is
missed the
actually called
90s.
the wheel round, or it's the
4
curse
months.
that people mutter under their breath.
So close.
You'll spin the virtual
close.
wheel.
Billy,
Once
you are
settle on a
correct. It is
category. You'll
Tony
get
Boyle, right?
4 questions from that particular realm. Each question is
I
worth
did-
2 points unless
What did you just say?
choice
Sounded like you
is
went.
an option.
"Oh."
We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. That's
Billy
the value of the
is
question.
correct. It is
goes
Tony
down to
Boyle, not
1.
Tony Scott.
Stealing is available
Ah.
in this round. We ask the competitors, as always, keep their hands up.
Oh,
You
that's
see
a
them for the
rough way to
entire
say it. Yeah, Tony
duration
Scott's
of
sadly
the
very dead.
match. I
Oh,
just picture
Sadly
him
very
with
dead.
his hands
He's
up
not
all
just
the
dead.
time.
He's
Anyway,
very
He's very
dead.
He is
Very
very,
dead.
very
and double
dead.
checking, each competitor has 2 JTEs left. All right. Liz, as the favored competitor, PJ, correct me if I'm wrong, she has the option here to spin or pass that wheel.
She does indeed.
Does she spin or go first?
And I think I shall defer to my opponent.
She's gonna
And
defer.
I.
Look at
Oh,
that.
thank you.
Liz is going
You're
to
welcome.
put pressure on David.
It's
here.
like, have you
I
seen
got my
those
hands
videos?
up because all
Ah,
my
there
life
he
is on
is.
roller coaster
Look at
right
him
now.
wearing
We're in
his
that roller
thing.
coaster, David. We got this, right? Hey,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, you could not have played a
That
better
man is
perfect,
a national treasure.
a more perfect round unless you did a perfect round. That you did not lose your cool at all. You remembered what I said about your repeats, and look how this all.
Does
played
anyone
out.
else
Here we are,
make
perfectly
white
even,
hair
same amount
and
of
a white
JTs,
beard look better than Adam Witt?
And
No.
she's asking you to
Steve
go first,
Martin,
which I think
maybe?
might play into
I
our
thought you were going to
there's
say
a couple
Santa.
actors, of
I'm
course,
actually very
but
excited for you to go first because we've talked about
Nobody
this.
better than Adam Witt.
So you ready to take the second round? You ready to nut?
I do want Adam Witt to
so,
get like
so
a
ready. I'm
banjo
feeling good
and to
about it.
just be
Yeah,
Steve
and
Martin
now the
for
15
Halloween.
seconds. Don't forget.
it would be
keep
like
that pace, man. You're really killing it
solid.
today. This is good. This is your game to win. Let's do it. Let's spin this thing.
Thank you.
Jake, your volume
All
might
right,
be
we
low.
are going to the wheel of fate, as I call it.
I don't know
here.
if Rachel was
Choices
saying
on
that as a joke
board.
or real.
David, you let us know when it's time to match.
She might have been joking
Let's magically
because
spin
I was
the
like
wheel,
super
please.
close to the mic. I don't know.
David, make sure your hands are up.
Rachel,
I
Turn,
don't
turn,
see
turn.
I just
anything
don't
that
trust
I would
anyone
like.
anymore. This last
Oh,
year took
he's
away my
keeping
trust in the
He's
world.
keeping this.
All right, we've
He
got
got Amy Adams in either his last
You
match or the one before. He's
Decide
keeping this.
what you want to do, Adam. I'll bring you in here for that consultation.
Well, David, we discussed every single option on this wheel, and I think I know how you're feeling right now. Thoughts?
Thoughts?
Yeah, my thoughts are.
Are you stealing
I'd
my
like to
shtick?
stick with Amy
my
Adams.
shtick,
You're
Adam?
gonna stick with
Thoughts?
Amy Adams?
He's been
Okay.
spending too much time
Great.
with you.
And by the way, last thing I'll say is you did a great job. Remember the point values of these questions. You never went for a 5-point
ASMR,
answer. Just remember that here as well.
POV.
It'll just be us.
All right,
If we did ASMR, it would just be us like shaking snack bags and like pouring
snack bags
water.
and
Liz
cream.
has a chance to
Snack
steal.
bags and
Yeah, that would be our
Or the-
ASMR.
All right.
Or the
Question
ice and
number
Molly's
one,
like
in the realm of
drink.
Amy
Yeah.
Adams.
And her fan
Who
going.
plays Amy's character Susan,
Just-
ex-husband in 2016's Nocturnal
That is Jake Gyllenhaal.
I believe you.
It is. That movie, oh my god. I will tell you how that movie
Jake
starts
Gyllenhaal?
off there. Holy frick.
That is correct for 2 points.
Correct for 2 points.
That's directed
Jake-
by
Second
Tom
question.
Ford,
In the realm of Amy Adams films,
the famous
Amy Adams co-stars in what 2000s Will Ferrell?
Talladega
Talladega
Nights.
Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Full name, bitch.
Talladega Nights.
I'll give it to you, Jake.
That is correct for 2 points.
That's funny that it came up twice.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Third
funny.
question.
That's why I hesitated. I was like,
Third
Yeah.
question. Amy Adams performs the song Me Party when she feels neglected by her
A Muppets
boyfriend
movie.
In what family musical?
She's in a Muppets movie?
I'm having a me party, a party for myself. It's a great movie. It's the one with the dude from How I Met Your Mother.
Jason Segel?
Yeah.
Let's give me a multiple choice on
It's
that.
the Muppet movie.
All right,
It's a
multiple
me-
choice. Is it A?
Is that the actual
Enchanted,
title? Is it Muppets?
It's
or
the
Muppets?
Muppets. It's
C,
the Muppets.
Annie, or D?
But
Into the
fight me.
Woods?
You wouldn't have gotten it. Don't even try me.
I'm going to say Enchanted.
It's not Enchanted. That would be
Muppets
Dr.
is-
McDreamy. McSteamy. One of them.
That is correct for 1 point.
All right,
Oh,
fair
cool.
enough.
Good use of the check down.
All
Am
right, and
I
our
a
final
man?
question in the realm of
Jake,
Amy
what would your
Adams.
ASMR
Muppet.
noise
Amy
be?
Adams plays what real-life person in Night at the Museum? Battle of the Smithsonian?
Amelia Earhart.
Yep.
Amelia Earhart.
That is correct for 2 more points.
She's so good in that movie.
How do you know?
Brian, here you go.
he loves me?
Nice
you,
job.
thank
Liz, the consummate professional.
No, that was
How
Molly's.
nice
We
you
already
know.
established.
Who's now up 13
No, Molly's
to
is just
6
pouring wine
PJ
into
as
his
we
lap.
go
That's what it
towards Liz and the
Hi, everybody. What a delight it is to
Hi,
be here.
Sam Levine.
Liz, you're playing great.
I know Amy Adams pretty well.
I too.
Joe, what would
I
your
want to
ASMR noise
missed the
be?
Talladega Nights question.
Making drinks.
It helped that it was fresh
Sipping
and
tea.
great to conjure up
You
the
all are a
Adams
bunch of
question,
drunks.
So look how
Okay,
nice
everyone's
it
taking
worked.
a drink.
What would your
Sipping
ASMR
tea.
noise be, Brian?
Probably right now my
Let's
squeaky
see how it
freaking
goes.
chair with the
That's
person
a
above
terrible
me.
idea. ASMR
He
sound.
needed to check down on one of
Well,
them.
what else do you
so
want?
it
My
could be,
cracking fingers?
An 8
No,
No.
Stephanie, it's not a
deficit,
noise.
a 7-point deficit. So you cannot lose
You're
the
supposed
lead
to be able to
if
relax
you go to
ASMR,
multiple
aren't
and
you?
get one right.
Is
So
that the
we
point?
have that in our pocket.
Yeah, some
and
cracking.
We'll use it if
What?
needed.
It's
but I
called
feel great about
Disenchanted,
it.
Billy.
On the wheel.
It is called Disenchanted. It's gonna be wonderful.
Are they making a sequel to it?
Called
Yeah, it's already
Disenchanted.
like
Yes.
filmed or filming.
The whole cast is returning too.
No whammies,
Yep.
no
Yep.
whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no
Wow,
whammy, no
that's
whammy,
cool.
no whammy.
No whammies, say the old people.
Jake, I swear we talked about it on Bucket Flips. Yes.
Looks like we've
I
landed
guarantee I
on
wouldn't have
monster
written that,
movies. Let's see if they're going to keep that
Take
category.
it.
You guys talk it out.
Ooh, RD. Wow.
We did
That
talk
costs
about this.
extra,
This is an
already.
either-
I would say go to our
category for
OnlyFans,
you.
but
It
that's
would be
being
worse if you had to
We'll
take it.
make that. We'll
There's
make that
other
a
stuff
tier
we,
on Patreon.
You know, maybe prefer
For $50, we will whisper into your ear.
You'll get an
At the end
hour
of the world,
recording
how do
a
you
month on Patreon for a tier. We'll make an ASMR.
Yeah, let's give it a spin.
We'll throw in some
Wait, give it a
feet
spin,
pictures
like-
while we're at it.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
yeah,
that'd be
let's do another
amazing.
spin, please.
We will respin the wheel.
Oh my
There you go.
god.
Wheels
I wonder
being
out of the
spun.
four of
No
us who has the
confusion on,
grossest
on the
feet.
orders there.
Probably
Yeah.
not, Brian.
I was gonna say
No.
probably
20,
Jake.
20.
We are looking at-
Because you played baseball, you're a catcher. You're constantly in a weird
What does that
position.
mean?
Here we
Because
go.
you're constantly in that like squatty position with your
My feet
toes.
don't become Bigfoot
Here we
after
go.
a while. What the
Choice.
hell?
Yeah, but they might be
Feet.
formed.
First question. In
Anyway.
almost
We can't do an
famous,
OnlyFans.
who plays
OnlyFans is
Williams'
being
older
discontinued.
sister,
We're not
Anita?
allowed.
Zoe
I have-
Deschanel.
Holy Lord.
No
can't connect
hesitation.
with
2 points
Very
there.
We'll make our own
Second
OnlyFans.
question coming in here.
I would like.
Who stars as Tony Wilson, a real-life British record executive for an independent label in the
I don't know.
2002
I would
film
like-
Title
24-hour
People?
Party
Wow.
People?
Deep cut.
I would like
believe
Handsome
that's-
Dan to read me.
Deep cut indeed.
Audio
No problem for
books.
you. 2 points. That's correct, Steve Coogan.
Oh, we can do
All
that as a
right,
tier. We can,
next
we
one
can
coming
read
in
bedtime
here,
stories.
category 2000s.
Oh.
In Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Who played Penny Warvey McGill, Everett's ex-wife?
No.
Don't skip toe day.
That is Holly.
Hashtag don't skip toe day.
I believe you're right.
I like
Yeah.
Schmoedown
Points
though.
there.
Who does the?
For
Oh
Moses
my
Allen.
god, I love that name.
12-13.
Trademark.
By
No
one
other
going
show can
into
steal that. We're
the
using that.
final question in
something.
category
I don't know
of
what.
2000. What mental disorder does Seth Rogen's character suffer from in the dark comedy
Amnesia.
Observe and Report?
I think it's bipolar. I think it's bipolar.
This is an incredibly tricky question because those terms change all the time. So for that reason, I'm going to check down. Points.
All right. A. Attention deficit disorder.
Yeah,
I'll say
bipolar.
schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia.
I'm gonna say bipolar.
C. Bipolar disorder.
Bipolar makes sense,
Or D,
but I will
obsessive
go with
compulsive.
obsessive compulsive disorder.
Which is what I have.
I believe it's C.
Yes, 100%.
Bipolar disorder is correct to tie it all up there. She checks down there. Smart play.
Well
PJ
done.
Wheeler all
Yay! We
tied
love
Look
good
at this.
sportsmanship.
Tied going
Wow.
into
Look how
round
impressed she
3.
is.
Yes.
Woo.
13
She's
points.
on the edge of her seat right now.
13 points tied up going into round 3. This is big, Ken.
This is big indeed. It all comes down here to the
Molly
final
fans,
round. I will
that's so
deliver the
good.
rules
Molly
for that. We need
Paul
a
Blart
series of
Mall Cop.
numbers
I
from
saw
each
that movie
competitor.
in
The
I
actual
refuse to
from
watch that movie.
1
I definitely
to
saw it in
20.
theaters.
We need.
Am I
3
beating Brian?
different
That's
numbers from
wonderful.
Each of you, because
Mhm.
each number
You got a
corresponds to
question.
unique category
Yay.
of movie trivia Schmoedown knowledge. Your first question is worth 2 points. Your
We all
second
know that.
question is worth
I'm
3
just here
points,
to fill
and your
the
third
void
question,
when
if you would make it
singles
that far,
happens.
is worth 5 big points. JT rules and challenges are still in play for both competitors. We will confirm each competitor does have 2 JTE rules.
Jake, you
left
should
according to my
tell the
box
good
score at
people
home.
what movies you've been
That
challenged
sounds
to on
correct to me,
Apocalypse.
And with that,
There's already
we
one movie
need
that
to
won.
get numbers, and we're going to start
Oh.
with Liz. What
Really?
3 numbers feel
It's
lucky?
winning by a lot. There's no way it comes,
15,
anything comes back.
16, and 17.
What is it?
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Oh, have fun
Aw,
seeing it.
Jim Carrey.
Kristen has
David?
David.
I'm sorry, it's 20, 1 to 20, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'll pick 3, 2, and 14.
Good number.
David, we worked through this match in so many ways and so many sessions, and I got to tell you, so many things that were brought up have come to bear in this thing. It's almost like I feel
will
like
say
someone should
Brian
say we're
Black
cheating
Swan
because
was
we
winning 2
pre-wrote
days
this
ago
match
in
last
Eternal
night.
Sunshine.
I know,
Obviously,
it was-
here
that's why I
we
was
are in round
excited.
3.
I'm
It's
glad I don't
tied
have to
up,
watch that movie.
and
I'm
you
going
know
to
what
challenge
do.
you
I'll tell you
until
what,
you
man.
watch it.
You
like
are
the other
Diamond David
3.
Del
You won't
Rio,
have a
and
choice with the way the
Diamond is the
format's
toughest
changing.
substance on earth. all
You
right?
don't know that.
She may have beaten you before, but lightning
put it
rarely
in my
strikes
list.
twice. This is your match, buddy. You got 2 repeats left, which is what we said earlier you would have going into the 3rd round. Again, it's like we wrote this match, and it's like we wrote your victory.
On a
man.
scale,
Any questions?
what percentage do you think
No questions. I'm looking
when
forward to
managers
this,
say,
third
like, we've been
match.
training for this,
All right.
like
35
Yes.
weeks.
have actually been doing
training.
35%.
Good. That was an excellent round 2. You
35%?
played absolutely perfectly because on the
Don't
very
worry,
last
Billy. I'll be
question,
watching that.
you were
She'll be
not
watching some
100%
trashy
sure. You
reality
did not want to risk not
Yeah,
scoring
she
the point,
will.
allowing for possible
AKA
to
90 Day Fiancé.
The best show.
Real Housewives.
Best
or
show is
some
90
other-
Day Fiancé.
some other
I love
crap
where your
on
head is right
TLC
now.
or
You
Bravo.
are playing strategically.
Or maybe she'll be
and
watching the
knowledge-wise
challenge while
better
you're
than you've
doing
ever played,
it.
and I
You
couldn't
watch
be
that.
happier.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. And you got a great hat. So,
I do.
And you got a great
you
hat.
got a cat
Don't
close
lie.
by. Hat don't lie. So
Hashtag
yeah,
hat
so look,
don't
you got
lie.
2 JTEs left, and use them if you need them. Take all 15 seconds afforded to you, and you got this. We know what we got to do to close this out now. So you've been here before, and you know what it takes to win.
Diamond David is going to start this off. PJ,
Good for you,
go ahead
John.
and
I
take
gave up a
away.
long time ago.
All
I
right.
gave up after they killed
David
Glenn,
chose
and that was like
Me
my
too.
favorite show.
No, see, I watched through that. I
Lands us
gave up.
in the realm
I don't know
of
the exact
comedies.
point, but I gave up after a point. I was like, this isn't
Ah.
worth it anymore. But I heard it got really good after Rick left.
I heard it gets
Who
good.
plays the title character of Sarah Marshall? in
Kristen Bell.
Jason Segel.
Marshall.
Kristen Bell.
No, who plays Sarah Marshall, Brian?
Oh, I just had a quick name.
Kristen Bell.
That is correct for 2 points.
Yeah, I saw an image today of
right.
the remaining cast from the
Early
original.
lead. We are now
the
going
original
to
cast,
Liz
and there's only 3
Shannon
of them
Miller. Lightning Liz coming in here. You pick
Daryl,
number
and
15.
what's
That
her
is the
name?
category
Carol.
of
No, Rick is gone.
But
Yeah,
he's
Rick's
still
dead.
alive.
Coming of age.
He's still
We
alive
don't
when
know
he's
that.
not in the show
Yeah,
anymore.
but he's still alive.
I
Yeah.
barely remember it.
Because they're
Two
doing
points coming
three
in here.
freaking movies on
Ethan
him.
Emery,
They're gonna get
Jennifer Love Hewitt, and Seth Green all appear in what 1998
I know what you did last
coming-of-age
summer.
teen comedy.
A Euro trip?
Can't hardly wait.
Oh.
Can't
Molly would have
hardly
known that.
wait.
That's-
Great
yeah.
replacement song. 2 points for Liz there. All right, we are tied up back and forth here, PJ.
God, your trip would be such a
We
fun
are now
watch
to
along.
3 point question.
I still haven't
This
seen
isn't where
that.
I parked
We
my
are, and we
car.
Oh my god,
category
it's so
number
good.
2 with David.
Jake,
So
you gave up
good.
challenging
and that
me.
is in the
that
realm of black.
movie.
Yeah, well, I don't have to give up when the format changes.
For 3 points.
I like how PJ's room's getting increasingly
Charles
darker.
Stone III directed Nick Canning and Zoe Saldana in this
Drumline?
2002 coming of age.
Oh, it
movie
is
set at a
Drumline.
university.
It is.
Good call. I forgot that Zoe Saldana was in that.
It's the only time Nick Cannon didn't.
Did anything?
That's that's actually a really
That
good
is
movie.
correct
I
for
enjoyed
3
that
points.
3
You're right,
points.
Billy. Scotty doesn't know.
Oh, my.
The Fiona
Game
and
time
me
indeed.
doing nothing every Sunday.
15. All right, we are now going back.
When he's
to
home,
Miss
or
Shannon
when-
Miller.
when
Can
something
she
about
tie
church,
it up?
right?
She picked
Tells
number
her she's
16,
in
which is
church,
the
but she
category of
doesn't go, so she's on her knees, and
fantasy/sci-fi.
Scotty doesn't
Yeah,
know.
there we go.
Liz, this is a
Oh,
3-point
Scotty
question.
doesn't know.
What
So
80s
don't tell
film
Scotty.
from director Jim Henson had the tagline "Where everything seems possible and
Labyrinth?
nothing is what it seems"?
Oh my god, what's the name of it? They did a TV show on it.
It sounds so familiar. Where everything seems possible.
Damn it.
Labyrinth is your final answer, and that is correct for 3 points.
Was it Labyrinth?
Yeah, it was Labyrinth.
I was thinking about the other one.
points.
The Dark Crystal is what I was
coming on
thinking.
down to
Give me those 3
the end of the
points.
wire here, but we're not.
Wait, did you
done
answer that?
yet?
I did.
Yeah,
I
she
said
answered.
Labyrinth.
There, David had
She said it before you even said your guess.
a big 5-point lead, and he chose category number 14, Ken.
Wait, this is
which
his
takes
5-pointer?
us back
Yep.
to the realm of the 2000s.
Oh
In
man.
the year 2000.
For 5 points and the lead. In what 2000s comedy will you see a fictional rapper turned actor named Al Pacino
Tropic Thunder!
advertising the
Tropic
energy
Thunder.
drink Booty Sweat?
Yep.
Tropic Thunder!
It's Tropic Thunder. Nice.
The Booty Sweat music video is the best.
Tropic Thunder.
Oh!
That is correct for 5 points.
Oh,
Booty
wow.
Sweat.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
I was thinking. I was literally going.
A doozy
It's
of a
not
third
Joanna,
round.
man.
Absolutely love it
It's
here.
not-
This is why we show up for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Tropic Thunder would be a
5-point
great
question
one.
coming
Billy,
to
you're right.
Liz Shannon Miller to possibly
right.
tie the game here. Liz, you chose the number 17, which is in the category of Disney. Disney
Oh.
film.
Oh, come on. I'm going to sit back and see if Jill can
5-point
answer this.
question.
I'm gonna...
What famous sitcom actor voices the role of
Oh,
Mr.
no,
Litluck,
these are the ones that
owner
get
of
me. I don't know.
Litluck's Family
I don't know this
Fun
one.
Center and Arcade in both Wreck-It Ralph films?
I'm going to say Billy Crystal.
It's not Burley Crystal. That would be Mike Wazowski.
I'm going to say John Goodman, but that's not
Not
right.
John Goodman. That's Sully. That's a good question, though.
4.
I honestly have no idea.
2.
Brad Garrett.
It's not Brad Garrett. No.
And your winner.
Dang.
David.
Oh man. Oh.
Looking for
Wow.
Ed
Oh.
O'Neill. Ed O'Neill was the answer there. PJ,
I got 10
big
points.
win. Final
Big
question for David Zane.
I mean, you can't write them better than that, Ken. And I mean,
Wow.
what a
Who would
way
have
for this
thought
to go
Liz
down.
would be out
That's
the
you.
first round?
Rematch.
Right?
No, seriously, PJ.
Especially after the run he made last year.
Oh, right. Wow.
Now, Ken, again, we have to talk about
Look
the
how
fact
dark
that
this room.
with this win, this was kind of like a revenge tour, if you will.
He just
Del Rio
got
lost
a little
to Liz last year, and now here
Batman
he comes back.
Batcave
This
going on
match
right
could have
now.
gone
It's
into
the
sudden
Corgi
death
cave.
if she had hit that 5-pointer. But it always that 5. It's that mystery box 5. You never quite know what's going to happen. And today, Del Rio hits his 5, clenches that win.
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
Yeah, you talk about a revenge tour for him, but both these players are success. And last time out, it was
It's true.
13,
It's true.
11
We all
going
know.
away
We
of
all know
Liz.
how to roll in
Now,
here.
this one, 23-18, coming down to the final question. Can't wait to hear what was going through Liz's mind in that final round. And David hanging in there, punch for punch, coming away with this hard-fought victory. Both competitors.
That was a really
perfect.
good match.
Perfect.
Who's in
pretty much all through the match
is-
until the end there. So on that note,
realm
I
of
think we should hear from the
possibilities of
competitors
playing next?
themselves, along with the very
don't know.
wonderful. I ask questions, but she asks.
Thank you, John
you
Pierce.
great
I appreciate
questions.
you.
It's Jen Sturgeon.
How's it going, guys? Another big win for the dungeon today. I guess. Wait, you're kind of on a
He
roll
plays
here when
either
it comes
James
to
White
managing,
or
huh?
Brittany
You're
Young.
really getting the hang of it.
Ooh,
It's almost like you
okay.
don't need Kaiser anymore around.
Oh, who needs Kaiser? Although I gotta say, Kaiser made the pick to
We
bring
love
David Del
Kaiser.
Rio into the
I
team.
know.
And man, what a pro. Did you see everything this guy did today? This was fantastic. On a technical level, I mean, this guy's like a little Ben Bateman on a technical level. This was
little
so
Ben
impressive
Bateman.
today, watching him ace all the darts, all the tiny moves. Never lost his cool for a second. Knew when to use his JTEs. I mean, we sit and analyze this silly stuff a lot, and then watching David just absolutely ace it, like on every single level today, that was just perfect. David, fantastic. One of the great members of the dungeon right here.
How did
Yeah.
it feel to get this win under your belt, especially given the fact that you had previously lost to Liz? Does that kind of give you any vindication?
Listen, first of all, Liz is an excellent competitor. I mean, she deserves her place in this league, and I could only hope to kind of be in the ranking that she's in, and also, she always has, that was always a thorn on my side, that loss a long time ago, but it was so well deserved back then. And so, to play her again today was just such an honor for me. And I think that last 5-point question, man, that was a tough one for her. I feel great. I feel absolutely amazing. I feel like I'm
That's how
really
deep Disney
putting
can
my
get
mark
those movies.
with my team. We've been working a
Good
lot
5-pointer.
these last couple of days, and I couldn't appreciate any more of my team's time to help me prep for this and talk about the game and really get technical with just the tactics and such. And I think I really came to and in terms of what we were talking about, and I really do appreciate it, and I feel great. I do.
Wait, what is the strategy for you guys moving forward, obviously, through this singles tournament?
Del Rio's got more
Win.
matches. That's pretty good. This is a great way to start it
Ty.
off. This is
I
fantastic.
love
And
you.
playing an elite player. I mean,
Ty, you'll get
based on the
your
ranking,
chance,
he
man.
had to go up against Liz Shannon Miller. That's who he beat today. She's an elite competitor, and the questions were at an elite level here. This is not some softballs being handed.
They were
to
rough
Diamond
questions
Dave here.
today.
Yeah.
He played at a
I
Dan
mean,
Merle
that's
level today.
like the same for me
An elite
every day,
level.
but-
So I mean, I think he's going to lift the whole dungeon up for the rest of this tournament. This is the big turnaround for us. I mean, we kept thinking like, all right, what Dan's going to turn us around or Ben's going to turn us around. It's David
how's that
Del
going for you?
Rio is going to turn the whole thing around. He's going
I'll
to
see
put some
myself
wind
out.
underneath the wings of the rest of the
Well,
dungeon. for the rest
it's
of this
also
tournament.
big
absolutely
because
love
they would have
that.
had
Congratulations
Dungeon
on
would have been
the
out
win today,
2 people
gentlemen, and, I'll
already.
see you again very soon.
All right, PJ, great post match interview as always from Jen.
Oh, he turned his lights on. Good job, PJ.
Yeah, and this
Hey,
subplot here
PJ.
of Del Rio.
We love a good
No,
electricity
Batcave.
By the
bill.
Den, picked up by the Dungeon, 2-0 this season. That's a big free agent pickup. Check the waiver wire, managers. Check.
That's right. He is 2-0 this year. That's pretty big.
He hadn't played in so long.
For Del Rio?
Had such a
Yeah.
run, and they just ran into
Yeah.
David Del
He's-
Rio
like I said,
today.
he's good. That's
And-
why I picked him on my fantasy team.
Tough
along
loss
with
day,
I
Liz.
get points today.
Where do you think? Obviously, like I can't even say where do you think it fell apart because it literally
'Cause it
just came
didn't.
down to the last question.
Answer the question incorrectly. That's where. This is why I don't say I'm competing against the competitors. I'm competing against the questions, and the questions beat me.
I mean, she's right though. That's how it is with her
Ones where you're
matches.
Like, damn, if I just had Talladega Nights back, said no one ever.
Nah, that she still would have had to answer the 5. And
Yeah.
I think I figured out the problem.
Really?
Okay.
I've done some homework
Wow.
here. And
That's a big
Liz
fact.
has either
Wow.
been tied or leading
Yeah, and
going into the last
her
round.
season, her single season is
most
over,
of
but
her matches
team
is a
tier
singles
still
player.
going.
She's
And
crushing in
her
teams.
opponent
at
gets
least,
their
so-
5,
Yeah,
and
we'll
then
still
she
see
has
lightning
to answer
time.
hers, and she keeps missing.
She is
so,
thriving in
clearly,
teams.
Liz,
Yeah.
you need to throw your 3-point question because the game seems to favor.
Bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it pays off.
The game seems to favor those
Okay, dodgeball.
who go first in round 5. If you go second in round 5 with that 5-pointer, you're screwed.
Yeah,
We'll try
I
this
mean,
out.
I don't.
Let's try this.
This is like
We'll try
whatever.
it. Yeah, let's see how that
Strategy. Just answer the
Uh,
questions.
No,
I'm
Jen
not
seems to be
saying-
giving you advice, but I'm
not
a manager here.
saying, I'm not saying I understand how to manage a Schmoedown competitor. I'm just saying it's kind of a risky strategy. I mean,
Hey,
some
you want to win
crazier
big, you
things
got to
happen.
risk big, Jen. That's all I'm saying.
You beat me to the dodgeball quote, so I'll just leave it at that.
So I would ask you how you regroup from here, but I think it's the same. I think it's the same thing every time with you, Liz. Is it just comes down to trusting your gut intuition in these type of scenarios, and just rebounding whenever you may lose a match because they aren't often. Let's face it.
Yeah.
But when they do, it's just a matter of not letting it get to you when it happens.
She doesn't, I don't think.
I mean, I wish David the best of luck. in the
She's
second
one of those
tournament.
players who
I
really
like
moves
playing
on
it
from her
last
very
time. I
quickly.
She's just here to have a good time.
And
You know?
She's a if I win, I win. If I lose, I lose type person.
Yeah,
So.
she's not gonna mope about it for whatever.
Never
That was
in a
fun.
million
Yes,
years.
As long as I'll just go for. I mean, because I know the message boards are going to give me some guff and whatnot, which of course is why I'm
What?
gonna read them.
No, they're not.
And
Don't
I see
stress
the
that at
message
all.
Boards, we're talking
If
about
they
the
do, I'll
internet in
fight 'em.
1989.
Personally. I will
but I'm
personally
just gonna-
find them and smack them across the
I have Sam's
lips.
approval for right now, so I'm just gonna feel good about that.
Sam's
have
approval and your own approval are the only ones that matter.
That's easy to come by.
You
Sam's
have
approval.
you have much more than my approval. You have the entire faction behind you.
Hooray.
We could not be
And
more
Tank Girl.
proud, more
And
honored to play alongside the great Liz Shannon Miller. And just a quick reminder, you and Ethan still very much in the game in teams. So don't forget, you have some responsibility there.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
And yeah, you guys are
So
crushing it
that,
right now.
That really throws off my whole strategy to show up and let Ethan do all the work. So
Yeah, we're not letting that happen. Trust me. So, but again, like Sam says, you still got some work to do with teams. So, can't wait to see what you and Ethan string together. And tough loss today.
Yeah, I've had worse.
All right, thanks,
I love
Jen.
her.
I'll be on my way
I've had
home
worse.
soon. PJ,
She's just so
Matt,
like
I
whatever.
really love the.
Whatever. No
Well, she's
skin off
speaking
my
the
back.
She's speaking the truth too. She's had some bad losses.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Especially, well, the one to Roka stands out this year, where she got TKO'd, which was a very big surprise. But
yeah, that was indeed.
either way, look, we talked about it and Jill called it. I said that it would be an upset if David won, but the way he's been playing, I think a lot of people would probably side with Jill on this one. That it doesn't seem like an upset. He's a very strong competitor. He is a very, very strong competitor. He's also in a very favorable side of the bracket, where his next match could be either James White or Brittany Young, which does play in his favor. It's a great matchup either way, but he could easily beat one of them. And the dungeon could really for lack of a better term, have a diamond on their hand with David Del Rio in this tournament.
Oh my goodness, you've been waiting to use that one, haven't you?
It works perfectly, doesn't it? But yeah, no, I mean, great match, fun match, very respectable, and congratulations, David Del Rio, on the victory, guys.
No, I mean, like I said, that's kind of nothing in this match really surprised me. It kind of went exactly how I thought it was going to go. It was head-to-head the entire game. It came down to the last question. It was a nice, clean, happy match. Everyone was having a good time. It was good to see Wit get a win. Yeah, that was a nice, clean match. And like the people said in the chat, I got points today, and that is what matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Brian?
Yeah, like I said, Liz is the epitome of a if I win, I win, I lose, I lose. And those are some great players to have, because they're not going to be like demoralized if they lose. But if they win, they're stoked and they want to keep going. And to Brian's thing, nice.
Nice.
We'll see Liz very shortly, as she and Ethan will be facing final exam in a match that is happening very, very soon, as their road and teams is still very alive. Quick super chat from Mr. Therrell here. Bets Alex over Molly. Ooh, interesting. Now,
Interesting.
We don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna.
I don't even want to think about the Star Wars.
I don't.
tournament
I know.
right
I don't
now.
either. That just gives me anxiety.
Luckily,
me
that one's being
your IG.
saved for last, so we have a little bit of a breather before then.
Yay!
Well, until the IG tournament is over, anyway. But yeah,
I will say also to Brian's comment, the dungeon could not afford to lose another person. They'd be the first team to be down 2 in the singles tournament. The dungeon, because Video Drew lost.
That's right.
David would have been their second.
Yeah.
That was the suspects first. The Mercs and the Exchanger and the Stars
What
are the only ones that still have people. All 4. But,
yeah.
I mean, they haven't played. So
What matches are tomorrow?
So let's do this real quick.
Aye.
There's not 6 matches. There's only 3 matches.
Why is there so? Is there a pay-per-view tomorrow?
There's a pay-per-view tomorrow night.
Okay.
There's 3 matches. I don't think there's 6, guys. I think you might have that number wrong. Tomorrow is. So here's the matches for tomorrow, and you guys can name them off if I'm correct, but there should be only 3 matches between 6 players. So we have the day match, which is Drew McWeeny and Ty Lieberman. And then the pay-per-view are the matches that are leading to a singles number 1 contender match. So we have Jeff Steiner versus Chance Ellison and JTE versus Adam Collins. So let's make some quick predictions. We don't have to go into detail, but before we get out of here, we'll make just quick predictions. Name our winners here. Let's start with the day match. Drew McWeeny and Ty Lieberman. Who are we going with?
Ty.
I'm going with Ty. Yeah, I think which is because McWeeny used to be one of the greats of this game, and he's been kind of outshined as of late.
He has not been the Godfather this year.
He has not been the Godfather this year. So yeah, I'm gonna go Ty Lieberman on this one, and I will be watching with a nice tall glass of wine.
I want to go Ty so bad, and I know he's in the chat, but Ty, I got Drew on my team. I need those points. I'm going Godfather, and I think the Godfather gets back to his ways against the rookie, and I think Ty puts up one hell of a fight because he has one of the
Abby
best
has Ty
here. So I'm gonna give the dub to Drew on this one. All right, let's start with the first match tomorrow night. We have Jeff Snyder and Chance Ellison. Thoughts? Well, Jill's an easy one, so she can start.
Yeah, Chance Ellison's gonna wreck shop. Not even sorry about it. He's gonna
apparently Drew McWeeny and Ty Lieberman was a studio match too. So
yay, Cantina matches.
Cool.
Yeah. No, Chance is gonna wreck shop. Sorry, Snyder, but you may think you're one of the greats, but I think the last time you played a teams match, Janine carried you the entire way. So those are my thoughts. Chance is gonna wreck shop. Cheers.
God dang, that was woof. But I actually 100% agree with you.
Thank you.
I think we're all on the same page. I think Snyder's season's done after this.
Me too.
I think his season is over. I think Chance wins. I don't think he's gonna quote unquote wreck shop. I think it'll be a great match, but I'm giving the dub the chance in this one. All right, next one. I think this one might be where it might be a little bit more of a wreck shop situation. JT and Adam Collins. JT and Adam Collins.
It's gonna be another corruption takeover. Let's go.
Yeah, I think corruption has this pay-per-view in the bag.
Give me another corruption invitational, baby. Bring it.
I said it on Sunday show.
Keep booking it like this. Keep booking it like this, Harloff. Just keep giving us all the corruption matches just together. Just keep doing it. I
said it on Sunday. I think I gave Adam the best shot of having the belt at the end of the year in singles, and so I'm going to give. So that means he has to go all the way through. So I think Adam beats JT pretty not easily, but it'll be like he's got this in the bag.
That's good.
Yeah.
You have JTE, right, Brian?
I have JTE on my team, but I'm still picking Adam.
I don't think you needed to whisper it, but that's okay. That's okay.
Gotta respect.
Wasn't JTE like your oops pick because you took too long?
Yeah, he was my oops pick, and he got me some points. Though,
solid oops pick, though. I mean,
it was a solid oops pick, but yeah, I'm going Collins on that one.
That's right. That's right. Give me another corruption invitational. Let's go.
And it's nothing. I think JT's gonna put one up a hell of a fight. He's been playing great.
Oh no, yeah, nothing against.
Oh, I do too.
Because look, he was the third pick for the FinSock Exchange in the free agency. Like for what he's done this year, like that's awesome. All right, well there it is, guys. There's our picks for tomorrow's matches. I went McWeeny, and then Brian and Joe went Lieberman, Ellison, and Collins, and I was also Ellison and Collins. So there you go. Hope everyone has a great Thursday. We will not be back tomorrow. No reaction with pay-per-view Fridays.
Friday.
And then we'll be back on Sunday. Guest pending. There will be a guest, but guest pending. So enjoy your weekend. Enjoy tomorrow's matches. Stay safe. And we will catch you guys back on Sunday. So for all of us here, thank you again. And see you guys then.
Bye.